So through the green gloom of the wood they passed, and issuing under open heavens beheld a little town with towers upon a rock, and close beneath a meadow gem-like chased in the brown wild, and mowers mowing in it. And down a rocky pathway from the place there came a fair-haired youth, that in his hand bare victual for the mowers. And Geraint had ruth again on Enid looking pale. Then, moving downward to the meadow ground, he, when the fair-haired youth came by him, said, "Friend, let her eat, the damsel is so faint." "Yea, willingly," replied the youth. "And thou, my lord, eat also, though the fare is coarse, and only meet for mowers." Then set down his basket, and dismounting on the sward, they let the horses graze, and ate themselves. Enid took a little delicately, less having stomach for it than desire, to close with her lord's pleasure. But Geraint ate all the mower's victual unawares, and when he found all empty was amazed. "And boy," said he, "I have eaten all, but take a horse and arms for guerdon, choose the best." He, reddening in extremity of delight, "My lord, you overpay me 50-fold." "You will be all the wealthier," cried the prince. "I take it as free gift then," said the boy, "not guerdon. For myself can easily, while your good damsel rests, return, and fetch fresh victual for these mowers of our earl. For these are his, and all the field is his, and I myself am his. And I will tell him how great a man thou art. He loves to know when men of mark are in his territory, and he will have thee to his palace here, and serve thee costlier than with mowers' fare." Then said Geraint, "I wish no better fare. I never ate with angrier appetite than when I left your mowers dinnerless. And into no earl's palace will I go. I know, God knows, too much of palaces. And if he want me, let him come to me, but hire us some fair chamber for the night, and stalling for the horses, and return with victual for these men, and let us know." "Yea, my kind lord," said the glad youth, and went, held his head high, and thought himself a knight, and up the rocky pathway disappeared, leading the horse, and they were left alone. But when the prince had brought his errant eyes home from the rock, sideways he let them glance at Enid, where she drooped. His own false doom, that shadow of mistrust should never cross betwixt them, came upon him, and he sighed. Then with another humorous ruth remarked, "The lusty mowers labouring dinnerless, and watched the sun blaze on the turning scythe, and after nodded sleepily in the heat. But she, remembering her old ruined hall, and all the windy clamour of the daws about her hollow turret, plucked the grass there growing longest by the meadow's edge, and into many a listless annulet, now over, now beneath her marriage ring, wove and unwove it, till the boy returned and told them of a chamber, and they went, where, after saying to her, "If ye will, call for the woman of the house," to which she answered, "Thanks, my lord," the two remained apart by all the chamber's width, and mute as two creatures voiceless through the fault of birth, or two wild men supporters of a shield, painted, who stare at open space, nor glance the one at other, parted by the shield. On a sudden many a voice along the street, and heel against the pavement echoing, burst their drowse, and either started, while the door, pushed from without, drave backward to the wall, in midmost of a rout of roisterers, femininely fair and dissolutely pale, her suitor in old years before Geraint entered, the wild lord of the place, Lemurs. He, moving up with pliant courtliness, greeted Geraint full face but stealthily, in the mid-warmth of welcome and grasped hand, found Enid with the corner of his eye, and knew her sitting sad and solitary. Then cried Geraint for wine and goodly cheer to feed the sudden guest, and sumptuously, according to his fashion, bade the host call in what men soever were his friends, and feast with these in honour of their earl, and care not for the cost is mine.